Good afternoon, guys. Happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. Our fence just got put up today. I've been talking about this for I don't even know how long. You guys have to see how stinking excited and how much fun the dogs are having outside right now. It's raining, so they're actually soaking wet, but they're having so much fun. They have never been off of leashes or outside their little confined, tiny little yard space that they've had. They've never been able to run around like this. So it's so amazing. I'm going to show you guys. Bravo, Charlie. Blythe! Hi, babies! Hi, Bravo! Blythe, Jack, get her to stop eating the grass. Puppies! Hi, Charlie! Hi, how's the fence? Hi, Blythe! It's so weird to see you out there in the middle of the yard. Don't eat that, that's my plant. Blythe, don't eat that. Oh my gosh, look at, Blythe is chasing Charlie. Puppies!
Weaknesses.
Bravo! Hi, baby! Hi! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Come on, Bliss! Oh my gosh, Charlie just ran into me. Bro, are you done?
Bliss, stop. Run, I want to chase you again. Oh, look at me. They tripped Bliss.
Oh my! Hi, Bliss! I am, first off, freezing cold right now because it is literally like, I don't even know how cold out. And I did get a lot of footage because it's also raining to top it off. So I did get a little bit of footage. I recorded a little more on my phone just because I didn't want my camera getting soaking wet. But I was kind of able to like keep my phone from getting wet. It was hard to do with my camera. So I did get a little bit, but it was like in a different, like it wasn't wide, it was like vertical. So, anyways though, guys, yeah, we got our fence put in today, which I'm like so excited, guys, and so happy. It's also so crazy because like, I don't know, it just feels really weird out there. Like, I'm not expecting it, but then on top of that too, it is like such a nicely done fence. It is not like just like cheapy or, you know, like, I mean, the wood is so thick. Like, it's crazy compared to like, I feel like normal wood. Like, this stuff is like crazy, and for the price we got it at, I feel like it was just amazing. So there were two guys that were out here for hours today, guys. They got here, I think, at like 9 o'clock maybe or something like that, and we're here until probably almost 7 o'clock tonight. They were here for quite a long time. So that was the other reason too, is that it was starting to get dark out, it was starting to get cold, and it was also raining. It didn't start raining until maybe about like 5 or 6 o'clock maybe or something like that. I think closer to 6. So it wasn't like that bad. It wasn't like it was raining all day for them to put the fence in. Just kind of more like the last maybe like hour or two that they were finishing up. But we got the tall, I think it's an 8-foot tall fence, privacy fence around the yard, which you guys obviously probably saw from some of the clips at least. And then we got a shorter like 4-foot tall fence just between the driveway and like the yard. So that was also done, and like I said, guys, it's just so nice, and it's such a well done fence too. Our old fence, a lot of it was like connected to, like, instead of digging the posts into the ground, they ended up like just putting the post, attaching it to like the wall, like to the house or to like the garage and stuff like that. And this, like, the way they did it was they dug all the posts for, like, even if it was right next to, like, butted up next to the garage, it was still like not like bolted on or like screwed into like the house or the garage or anything like that. So it was really nice. And like I said too, the gates are so nice, guys. Like, seriously, I honestly have no clue how, like, I mean, if another like normal fence that like on top of it too, guys, it's also a cedar fence, like just a normal like fence like we had before, probably would have ended up costing the same amount of money. And like I said, I have no clue why this was like such a good priced, competitively priced fence. Like compared to what we were looking at, the materials alone would have cost us to have just bought by ourselves, not including labor at Menards, would have been, I think, maybe just almost the same amount. Like it wouldn't have been a whole ton more than that, what we ended up paying for it. And that was again for like not even really great fencing or anything like that. This fence is really nice, and on top of it too, it has like a 1-inch gap between the boards so that airflow can get through too, because a lot of times when you have like privacy fences, a lot of the problems, which is what we had with our old one, was that they will just, because there's no way for the wind to get through, the wind will just wind up blowing it over. But because these ones have got the slits in them, wind and air can kind of just get through there, so you don't have a huge problem with that. I mean, there's obviously always still that chance and risk that it could fall over, you know, or blow over or something like that in a bad storm, but it's it's not quite as great as, you know, with this kind. So that was nice. And it was also really nice to just like, it's like, I think a dog-eared fence, like I said, cedar. And like you said too, guys, I have to show you guys probably in more detail tomorrow, the like gates and stuff like that are so nice too, and just like the way it looks, guys, it just looks so nice. And it feels like, I was telling you guys, like an extension of our house. Like it feels like another room. It doesn't feel like we're right next to our neighbors, you know, we're like in our neighbor's yard, like when we're in our backyard. Like that's how it felt. And like, I don't know, it wasn't like, you know, and it's not like we don't get along with our neighbors and stuff like that, but it's just like I don't know, you feel kind of weird when you're like sitting in your backyard, like, and you just kind of want to be by yourself, and like there's a neighbor like right next door like going and doing something else, and then you're like both kind of just like, oh, this is kind of awkward, or you know, something like that. And you don't really have that privacy of like being able to just, you know, be in your backyard, or, you know, again, it being like an extension of your house. And now that it feels like that, it's just, like I said, it's so nice, guys. And the dogs stinking love it back there. The puppies have never had that much room to run around. Blythe has almost never had that much room to run around. She did when she was a little puppy, and that's the only time we were able to let her off the leash, was when we were in the backyard with her, because at that point we still had our old fence up, but it started to like there was holes in it, and like there were places the dog could get out, so she was pretty much on her leash even when she was in the backyard with the old fence for the most part, unless we were like in there with her, like watching her. But yeah, guys, it's just like, I can't even get over how awesome it is. We do have a few little holes that we kind of did notice. They did say that they tried to fill in as best as possible with like dirt so that it was level and everything like that, but that they did, there is a few that we did notice we need to fill in, and that's obviously with like Bliss, she won't really have a problem. With the puppies, we kind of have a little bit more of a problem. And I keep saying puppies, they're really 2 years old, guys, but they're still so small, and they're still babies like to us. So they're, you know, still the puppies. But yeah, for Bravo and Charlie to be able to get through. So there's a few of those that, like I said, we did notice. But yeah, and then the garden too, it just looks so nice and pretty right now as well. Like, and I don't know, guys, I'm just so excited. There's so many other projects though, but I feel like this was just kind of the tip of the iceberg to like push us over. Like now we can start to really get into a lot more projects now that the fence has been put up, because there is, like, you know, we needed the fence up so that we could start doing things near or around the fence that we were planning on doing. Like we're planning on putting my mom's greenhouse up back there, doing our backyard, like what's it called, bonfire area, and I was also going to do the other gardens behind the garage, but we couldn't do that until obviously the fence went up first. So now that it is, it's like, yes, guys, we can finally do this. So I'm actually exhausted, guys, because I got up again today at like 7:45 because I was babysitting this morning. But that all ended up going well. I thought it was going to be a little crazy with like the fence people being here and stuff like that, but it was honestly fine. And my dad was also home all day today from work because of that as well. So yeah guys, everything worked out for today, which is awesome. And like I said, our fence is up. I'm so excited. So like I said, I'm pretty sure that this weekend, if it's not supposed to rain and it's supposed to be a little bit warmer, which like I said, I think it's supposed to be 70 tomorrow, and then I think it's supposed to be 80 on Friday, and then slowly be getting warmer and nicer out. It looks like next week, but that's only speculation obviously, because our weather's crazy right now and it's been freezing cold. I'm actually like shivering. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.